Hey everybody, this is my 11th reflection on the songs of the soundtrack of my life. And this one is a Tagalog song. It's called Alapaap, which means cloud. And and when you think about clouds, you're talking about cloud nine, which you're super happy, you're relaxed, and everything like that. Or you're in the cloud, as the one song goes, like up in the sky. It's similar like that, So you ever look up in the sky and wonder what's like to float, to just you leave everything behind for a while. That's what cloud means to me. Not just any clouds, not just air. It's freedom. That's what it represents to me when I say cloud. It's freedom. Freedom from everything. Because there was a time when I felt trapped, by expectations from people, your parents, society, by fear, by all the noise that people called reality. It's once you're in a treadmill. Once you hit that treadmill, the treadmill of life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes I had a hard time remembering words. But anyway, once you're in the treadmill of life, it's hard to get off it. You accumulate debt, you get a mortgage, you have a nice job, you have car payments, you have to raise a family, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. Society tells you what to do, society tells you to chase, to go after this. So I did what the song said. I drifted. I let go. For a moment, I left the wind carry me. No map, no anchor. It was terrifying and beautiful. That's what I did in my life. There was a point in my life when I just said, just let go. I went back to the Philippines and just didn't think about all the troubles, all the problems and all the headaches. And in that floating, somewhere between dreams and rebellion, I learned something no schools or sermon ever taught me. Sometimes, this is what I learned, sometimes you need to get lost to find yourself. It's weird, huh? You get lost to find yourself. Because I remember John Lennon, he called it his last weekend. It wasn't a weekend. It turned out to be a couple of years. But in that weekend, he lost himself, and when he came back, he basically found himself. He wanted to be with Yoko. He wanted to raise his son Sean, and he wants to be not a movie or rock star, but just a husband and a home taker, and that's what he ended up doing. I learned that it's okay to step away, to question, to rest. I learned that the sky isn't just a place, it's a mindset. That you don't have to climb a ladder to feel high. There's so many people climbing that corporate ladder out there. And when you get up the ladder, you find out it's not worth it. That's what I found out myself. I used to own a big real estate and mortgage company. And then I had some money, but later I found out, man, I can live better with a small amount of money with no stress. I think that's a better life than having lots of money, lots of responsibility. Every day there's something that you have to be. You have to on phone call. You have to do this, do that, do this, do that, and you got lots of money. But I found out it's not worth it. That's me. That it's different for every person. Alapaap, which means cloud, isn't just about escape. Not really. It's also about rising above the pain, above the noise, above the limits others set for you. So don't think that it's just go up the clouds and escape from reality. It's basically you just rise above everybody else. Now I still look up, but I'm not running anymore. I've landed. I'm grounded, yes, but never chained. So that's true. I'm not chained to any debt, to any people's expectation. I don't care if I don't dress up for the day. I don't care if I all I do all day is just lie down and sit down and have a quiet moment, because now I can carry the sky inside of me. And when the world gets heavy, I remember I've been to the clouds and I can always find my way back. Thank you very much. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that one. Have a good day, everybody.